Patty's company knows a lot about oil platforms. They've built oil platforms, they've run oil platforms, and they invest in oil platforms. And they've been in the oil and gas industry for decades. Now, every so often, Patty's company and a handful of similar companies will get together and consider a new project. We've surveyed a reserve, and it looks like building a platform here is a great investment. Now, as we all know, this is going to take years. It's going to cost more than a skyscraper, and that's risky. Let's do what we usually do and form a joint venture. We'll each invest a share, and one of us will operate the platform day to day. And given that we're each putting up millions or billions of dollars, the day-to-day operator will send out a production report every month. A year into operation, Patty calls up the operating company. I'm looking at the monthly production report, and it's 20% off target. Now, I know that fixing the failed compressor was delayed while you waited for a ship large enough to bring the new part out, but in the end, this is a missed production target. And really, on a longer scale, the returns from this field have been unpredictable for months, and it's beginning to threaten the investment. Now, what can we do? My company has production experts that have worked on very similar fields, but they tell me these reports are just too infrequent to help. Patty sees the problem clear as day. All the production data is there on the platform, and all the experts are everywhere else. There's her own engineering teams, there's the third-party production experts, even the equipment manufacturers are only finding out about failed compressors when they get a phone call. They just aren't getting the data in time to act. But Patty's invested in dozens of platforms and operates a handful more, and she knows connecting the data from all these platforms to all these parties is a headache. This all looks quite a bit different with the Pi system installed. Now, every platform is bringing all its production data to the cloud, and all of the investors and all the service providers and all the equipment manufacturers have immediate access to the data that's relevant to them. Now the compressor manufacturer is calling the operator. Hey, we're watching your compressor's performance against the standards for this model, and we're seeing signs of failure. Now, to keep downtime to a minimum, we advise you take it down today while we fly a technician out there ASAP. And Patty's production experts are comparing platforms all over the world. We can see which production techniques work and which techniques just don't perform. For years, the Pi system has brought data from person to person within companies, and now it connects data between companies, between the equipment manufacturers, between the joint venture partners, and between the service providers. Anyone that needs to see the data can get access to it, safely and securely. That's the power of the Pi system data infrastructure.